Starter hit the lever, their dispatch from the 1900. Twice the flight, was a little bit slow into stride. Backpackers right there, Brilliant Disguise. Matterhorn's a little bit strong at the rail, will have to settle, so is Sacred Ibis. Tilly Angus is racing on the outside of runners, racing about 4 lengths off the leader. Then Smart Socks, further back is Quinte, the Bayou and Great Warrior, and Twice the Flight's also an awkward ride, is racing about 7 or 8 lengths off the leader as they go to the 1400. Brilliant Disguise is the leader, Backpacker second, and Matterhorn's more settled. Tilly Angus is on the outside, back in fourth, then Sacred Ibis. They are followed by Smart Socks, along the inside Quinte, then comes Great Warrior, the Bayou and Twice the Flight. They're the last two. They're racing about 7 or 8 lengths top to tail. Brilliant Disguise still by a length, Backpacker second, Matterhorn's third, Tilly Angus on the outside is fourth, in the grey Sacred Ibis. Smart Socks on the outside. Quinte's got about 7 lengths to make up. Then comes Great Warrior. Behind that, Twice the Flight, and the Bayou's about 9 or 10 lengths off the leader. Moving to the 600 and Brilliant Disguise, Backpacker. Matterhorn's just waiting with the red sleeves at the rail. Tilly Angus now getting the wake-up call. Sacred Ibis further back in the run, then Smart Socks. Further back is Quinte, Great Warrior, Twice the Flight, and the Bayou. Top of the lane, and Brilliant Disguise still leads it. Backpacker's a challenger. Matterhorn is down the inside. Then Tilly Angus, who comes under pressure. Brilliant Disguise still goes. Matterhorn's trying to close it down over the 200. Brilliant Disguise the leader. Matterhorn becomes a big runner. These are the two doing duel over the last 100. And Matterhorn's now putting it together. And Matterhorn's going on to win it. Second, Brilliant Disguise. Tilly Angus ran third, and maybe Smart Socks ran fourth. Number 1, Matterhorn ends up tote favourite 290 and wins it by about a length and a half from the long-time leader, Brilliant Disguise. So at 290, Matterhorn, Alison Wright, Mr. R. Chung, and bred by Lamescar by a length and a quarter or so. Second, number 8, Brilliant Disguise, which paid 230 a place. Third to Tilly Angus into third position. And I think the horse nearest us will just get up for that fourth place. Number 4, Smart Socks, but it's very close. Matterhorn was a little bit keen in the early stages, but had a lot of horse there, and you'll see Lyle Lewitson just shakes him up. Took a while just to get to Brilliant Disguise, and once he kicks, he goes on to score by this length and a quarter, puts the stick down, and Matterhorn, the March field, is victorious. Until the 5th, back to the studio.
Race number 4 has gone the way of number 1, Matterhorn, for Alison Wright, Lamescar Stud, and Lyle Hewitson. And Dees and I were talking about the international flavour earlier on, and the international flavour continues. It seems to be the trend of the day. Well done to you, Mr. Chung. You're watching in Australia, in Mauritius. And Matterhorn certainly won and won well for you. Well done, Al. And he's lightly raced, but he certainly is a good-looking son of Marchfield, and he certainly has gears.
Yeah, thanks, Warren. Firstly, just well done to Reynolds and Mauritius. He's racing today there, so he'll be watching. Very well done to him. Yeah, Warren, I said last time he is a horse that we had high hopes for the season, and fortunately that didn't work out. But Reynolds has been very patient, and yeah, he'll reap the rewards with this horse. He's a lovely horse. He's a pleasure to train, and we were a bit worried about backing him up quite quickly after his first run, after a long layoff, but he's come through with flying colours. So well done to the team, to his groom Lovemore, and to all the guys at home.
He is lightly raced, and the furthest he's been thus far is 2,000, and he's won that. Do you think he'll go a touch further than that?
Warren, I think so. I think he's ready to go further, and he settled. He's been a bit keen in his this run and the run before, but I think with racing and that, he'll settle, and I think over ground it won't be a problem. Well done to Lamescar Stud, who bred him.
Let's talk about Binary Star, Roy's Fisco and Astute Vision, the runners to come later on.
Warren, yeah, obviously Binary, we're trying him over the 1600 and a bit of a bad draw to overcome. Hopefully get some cover, relaxes, and I think he'll run a better race than last time. And you know, Roy Psycho is always doing his best, and we've put the blinkers on Astute Palace, so just trying out the 16 as well.
Well done. Lovely. Congratulations. Good win, El. I think I said Astute Vision, but I apologize for that error. But well done. Well done.
Thank you, and well done to Lyle. Great ride. You know, like he said, he did do a lot of work in the break, and glad he could ride him today. And well done to Hollywoodbets, our sponsors. Thank you.
Sterling, let's talk to Lyle. His second time today. Dee spoke to you earlier on. It's my first time today. Well done. And from the ace gate, you were always going to have a fairly smooth run in transit, although he looked to get a little bit aggressive.
Yes, Warren. Look, a lot was in my favour, of course, from the draw. Yeah, I did expect the horse drawn wide to come over, and I sort of came out maybe a bit blasé. And when I saw that he wasn't committing from the outside, I thought I'd better hold my position a bit more. And I probably just had to set him alight a little bit to get him going forward, and he got into the chewy a bit. But once I had the cover, he was on the bridle, but nice and relaxed right through. And it was a matter of pressing the button, and he stayed through to the line very well.
Absolutely, up the straight, he seemed to just work through the gears, and I think he's made a lot of people stand up and take notice today.
Yes, he's workmanlike. You know, he's a nice, strong horse, and he just seems to grind it to the finish really strongly. You know, you've got to go back to his earlier form. The Alibi Guy run, out from there came Shango, Tree Tumbo, and horses like that. So he had the form as a youngster. He's got over whatever was needed to be done, and he's bounced back with 2 on the trot. So well done to the team. They've done a great job.
Well done to you as well, Lal. Strike 2 for you, and let's hope we chat again a bit later.
Yes, thank you very much, Warren. Well done to Al, the whole team, Mr. Wright, all the boys back home. Enjoyed working with him during lockdown, and reaping the benefits now. So well done to them, well done to the owners, and to Drakenstein. Congrats.
Well done.
Thank you.
What a winter is this cap that he's wearing. Drakenstein stud, they sponsor Lyle. And yeah, good win. This horse Matterhorn, lightly raced, but well done to you, Mr. Chung. You're racing, as Alison said, down at Champ de Mars in Mauritius today, and I think there's one race left if it hasn't been run already. But no doubt the celebrations will be wonderful at the Mauritius Turf Club. Matterhorn's got it won for the team. Keep an eye on this horse. He looks to be something a little bit above average.